Welcome back to Good Day Columbia. Time now is 8:40. This Saturday, WACH Fox is hosting the South Carolina Veterans Expo. Please join us at the South Carolina State Fairgrounds. There will be plenty of resources for vets and their families. The guest speaker for the day will be Kevin Schwedo, the executive director for the South Carolina Department of Motor Vehicles. He previously served as the deputy commanding general at Fort Jackson. The expo is presented by the Jeff Coat firm. In preparation for the big event, we'd like to highlight some veterans and military installations across the Midlands. And joining us now is the head honcho, the top man himself, Fort Jackson's commanding general, Major General Daryl Hood. Sir, thank you so much for being here.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
I appreciate your time. I know you have a lot going on at Fort Jackson, but we're going to get straight to it. Fort Jackson, a major military installation, and it's celebrated for its history. Everyone knows. How do you keep this well-oiled machine going?
Great question, and thank you for inviting me. It's simple. It's the people. It's not me. I just happen to be the one serving at this time and place, appointed as the commanding general. We have approximately 5,000 civilians and about 4,000 military members that are a permanent party. Yeah. So that is the secret sauce to Fort Jackson, and I would even offer, when you look at the macro level across the entire department, it's the people.
Yeah, and the people, and that's what makes the difference there. Fort Jackson, it's safe to say just about every veteran in the Army has been to Fort Jackson.
Well, I would say yes, there's a good number because we roughly have about 58–60% when it comes to basic combat training of the Army. Yeah. So if you think, let's just say if the recruiting goal is 60,000, that's about 36,000 that will come through Fort Jackson for basic combat training.
That's a lot. I remember my sister-in-law, she actually came through Fort Jackson as well. And so it's interesting to know that, oh, wow, how many people come through Columbia. Speak about your military background, obviously. You know, when did you realize that the military was for you?
Oh, wow, you're taking me back decades. Well, I was an avid athlete in high school, football, track, did pretty good academically. So I knew I wanted to go to college at some point. And my father had served in the Army, was a first sergeant, was in the Gulf War, Vietnam, and I just had a family that served. And so when the time came as a senior, it was like, all right, you're average, 5'10", 175, running a 4.5 40.
Okay.
Not back then. I mean, that might seem fast, but today, I mean, you have linebackers that's running 4.5s. So I just said, you know what? Maybe I should really give this some consideration. And the school opportunities was there. I mean, every person has a story. My story was, hey, go in, see what you think, and then you can always make a decision later.
And look at you now. You are the commanding general at Fort Jackson.
Oh my gosh, I'm surprised myself at times. It's surreal, I'll tell you that.
That is, I mean, that is really good to see where you start off, your family, and to see where you are here now. So talk about some of your deployments. There might be some individuals that want to know, okay, he's in leadership, but he really was in the trenches at one point.
Yeah. My first deployment, I was with the 2nd Armored Cav Regiment with 1st Armored Division, and that was in Bosnia. And so Kosovo, Bosnia, ethnic cleansing, what they were experiencing, that was my first deployment for a year. Wow. Then my next deployment was at war, 2 tours to Afghanistan. Wow. And the first time it was with the 82nd Airborne Division up in Bagram, and focused on base operations, base support for the entire camp at that time. And then my second time, I was stationed with the U.S. Central Command, headquarters out of MacDill Air Force Base, Tampa, and their forward headquarters over in Qatar. And I was the liaison officer on behalf of Central Command to U.S. Forces Afghanistan, the International Security Assistance Force.
So a lot of assignments bringing you here to where you are, and once again, you are over Fort Jackson. Before we go, speak to those individuals or people who might be watching this morning and who feel as if, I want to join the military, but I'm not sure yet.
Oh, well, I would tell you there's a great opportunity. We have, oh my gosh, over 400 different specialties. And so if you're like, hey, I'm not sure vocational, if technical, I would offer the education, the benefits that the Army has. It's a great place to start. And you get a chance to potentially travel depending on where you're going. But foundationally, it's built on trust. You'll get the expertise. You'll have the esprit de corps. You'll get the stewardship of the profession. You'll be part of something bigger than just who you are. And you'll see how you make a difference in not only your life, but the other lives, the battle buddies, those that you serve with, the relationships, that closeness. You know, it reminds me again of sports, a team. I mean, when you're with that organization, it's just a special bond that takes place. And that will last you a lifetime.
Oh my goodness, we could have you here forever, CG, honestly. But folks, this Saturday, Watch Fox is having the South Carolina Veterans Expo at the South Carolina State Fairgrounds. We're going to be there from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. and it is free. All veteran resources for their families, for everyone. Please come on out. We have so many things, and as well as giveaways. You don't want to miss this. Fort Jackson's Commanding General, Major General Daryl Hood, thank you so much for being here. Sir. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir.
Stay with us. There's more Good Day Columbia coming up after the break. We're going to take a look at your out-the-door forecast with Chief Meteorologist Taylor Canoose.